No.
Exactly. We share that around, and
Yeah.
that's how you find good people. So, so in-house, so are you like for a certain company? Are you doing their travel?
Yeah, I work for JP Morgan.
Oh, do you really? Oh, okay. So you're doing corporate travel for them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, but you can connect me if I have
Oh
to,
yeah,
like,
I know. I've been in the travel business long enough. I know other people like need
do the
vacation and
personal.
this.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I love that. And are you from Salt Lake originally?
Actually, from Northern Utah, Logan area.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Logan area. Okay.
Landed a frozen chosen.
Yeah.
And,
I've not heard that before. That's awesome. But you're in Salt Lake now.
yes.
Okay. And think about buying a house.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you renting now, or what's the situation?
I am renting. Yes.
I'm going to take notes. Is that
Oh
okay
yeah.
while we talk?
Go for it.
Okay. Okay. And so you're renting right now.
So I'm renting right now, and I just want to think, I'm gonna get my money, put my money to place.
Oh, yeah. Instead of just throwing it away.
You know, giving it to somebody else.
Yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and fly your own asset. Have something that appreciates,
Yeah.
and be able to have something that's yours.
Right. I don't know the process well enough.
Yes.
But, I've had some credit issues with that.
Gotcha.
So,
Which is why I asked you to come in, because I do find that my buyers who are educated make better decisions, and the process of going through and understanding the strategy. My goal is for you to know what to expect, learn the time frames, costs, everything from start to finish, and see if it's if I can come up with price. Let me stop and just have you pull that mic closer. So I think you can. I'm not getting a little bit, but mine's. I've got one here.
oh.
So I'm okay, but just
Yes.
pretend normal, like you're now a person who's walking around with a
No,
mic.
it's okay. I should brought my own.
Okay. So awesome. So Mark, there's three things that I want to cover with you today.
Okay.
First of all, I want to go through the 6 steps of buying a home. There's 6 steps you go through in the process. And then I want to go through what I call our VIP buyer club. Do you remember I asked you to do the top 10 list? Did you have a chance to do that? Your top 10 list is 5 things that you must have, or 5 things you would love. And so we're going to go through that, and that plugs into our VIP buyer system where we make buying a home easy. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk through is paperwork. When you buy a house, it's a ton of paperwork. So I'll walk through some of that. That sound okay? Okay, perfect. Question for you. So when you're working your traveling job, what is your normal schedule like? If we wanted to go look at homes, when would we be looking to go out?
So I work for 10's shift Sunday through Wednesday, so it would have to be after 5 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's open.
Evenings and really flexible Thursday through Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, so today is today's Thursday. No, today's Friday. And so this weekend, if we found something you love,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's great. I appreciate that. Okay, so 6 steps. There's a couple of things I brought with me for you. One is just for me to get to know you a little bit, and one is for you to take about homeownership. So you're a graduate homeownership, and as we look through this, your needs come first. What's important to you? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever bought something and had it turn out to be like a really great experience? It was a 10 experience. Like, fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What made it great?
Is it the TV? It's a big screen TV.
Okay, okay.
And the sellers gave me all the specifications of that.
Okay.
And just told me about, yeah, it looks bigger here in the shop or smaller here in the shop. When you take it home, it's going to be bigger on your wall.
Okay.
So just, expectations, setting expectations.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
So
you had all the details that you needed.
Yeah.
And then your expectations were helpful clarifying that.
Correct.
So that you knew what to expect.
And they answered, communicated all the information to me.
Ooh, good communication.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be even better if you think of anything else that would make this really a fantastic experience for you.
Finding it quick.
Time frame. Let me ask you a question. If I gave you a magic wand and said, okay, circle the day on the calendar that you're moving into your new house, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Let's see, we're on in May, probably within 30 days, let's say end of June, June 30th.
So
Yeah.
this summer. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and settled and love it. So 30 to 60 days. And we'll go through time frames and talk more about that.
Okay.
And anything else that would make it great for you? We're going to make sure you have all of the details and specifications that you need to know what the expectations are of the process as well as the house itself. 10 plus plus. Most amazing experience. Because I want you to be a raving fan.
Right.
I want when we're done for you to feel like, wow, I would never let anyone else that I know and love use a realtor other than Maritta because she is so good.
Okay.
So how do I? What's anything else I can do to earn that?
Give me all the details of the house prior to, and then make sure that my time and your time is not wasted. So we boil it down or get to the right houses, that I'm looking for.
I love that. Don't waste my time.
Right. Time is the most important asset that we have.
Okay.
Don't want to waste it because you can't get it back.
Okay. Don't waste my time. We're going to make sure that we are looking at those houses that are the right ones.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to spend a lot of time on that.
Okay.
Okay. So, and that's we're just kind of talking here about what's important to you. The process of making the move is we're going to find a home you love, and then that's where you're going to spend. However, how long do you see yourself in the next house you buy?
This could be my last one.
This is it.
This could be it.
You're going to live here and live out your days.
It could be, yes.
Potentially. Okay, well,
Potentially.
I love that. So we're looking for something that's really permanent. Okay, how a home buying works. 6 steps to buying a home. Our very first step is that you're going to partner with an agent. That's me. And my job is to guide you through the process and help coordinate all the other moving pieces and parts. There are 42 different people that are involved in the process of buying a home for you. So you're one of those 42, and then there's 41 others, and I'm one, so now we got 40 people, and my job is to coordinate all of those pieces for you. Okay? My job is to make sure that you have the communication you need, your expectations are understood in that, and that we're going through making sure you have that 10 plus experience. Okay? So once you hired an agent, and the state does require that you actually sign paperwork to actually hire that agent. Okay? We'll talk about that when we get to that point. The next step we go through is we call it the golden ticket. The golden ticket, you know what the golden ticket is?
No.
So, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I was just going to say, it
Charlie
sounds like that.
That's exactly what it is. Mommy, I want the golden ticket. That's what gets you in the factory.
Okay.
In our terminology, it is your pre-approval letter. So it's the lending. Have you talked to a lender yet about
I have not, no.
Okay. So what a lender's going to do, they're going to look at your assets, your income, your financial situation, and they're going to come back with a number. And how much do you want to make a payment every month? And they're going to work through all of the money details with you.
See?
And they're going to come back with, here's your price. This is what price gets you what you want. Okay? Because what I don't want to do is take you out wasting time looking at homes that you could fall in love with and then find out, oh, this home is priced at $700,000, only approved for $500,000. So that's so important that we have that as our most next step is to make sure that we know what our price point is.
Okay. Sounds good.
So when you talk to the lender, they're going to want to see things. It's going to feel really invasive. I'll just warn you. They're going to want to see bank statements and the pay stubs, and they're going to be really investigating because lenders are very careful now, making sure that they don't put you in something you can't afford. Okay, which you probably
I appreciate that.
Yeah, right?
Right.
You don't want to be, oh no, I can't, how am I supposed to make this payment? No, they're really careful.
Okay.
So there's some things I want you to do when you're, and do you have someone that you know and trust, or do you want me to go ahead and
No,
refer to lenders?
I don't know anybody yet.
Okay, I love Mandy Henry out of high school, Mandy. She's my favorite. Her team,
Okay.
which is fantastic, and I have other lenders I can refer to as well. But I'm going to want you to start that process so that we know exactly where we're shopping. Okay, it'll take you just a couple of days. We're going to go ahead and put a pre-approval letter in place for you. Once you have that, we are ready to shop. Okay. So if that lender tells you that they need a letter from your employer, anytime the lender asks you for something, I want you to be thinking, okay, yesterday I got it for them immediately. I want it so fast, they jump and say how high, they need something, you get it to them yesterday. Okay? So, because I don't want your process to be delayed because they need something and you can't do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So promise me that when the lender needs something, you get it from them right away.
Perfect.
You're going to get it to them?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, thank you. I love that. Okay, so
I was listening.
No, that's okay. And so they're going to do a couple of things. One of the things they're going to do is they're going to give you a price point that says here is how much your house will cost to get you the payment that you are most comfortable with. And then they're going to tell you your max approval might actually be higher than that. So you may not want to make this house payment every month, but you are qualified to do it. And that lets you stretch. So if you found a house, so say maybe they said, hey, you're approved at $450 for the payment that you love, but you actually could go as high as $600. So if you found a house that you loved at $500, you might feel like, I'm willing to stretch for that because I love it so much. Okay. So they'll be giving you a couple of different ranges on that.
Perfect.
Okay, so our third step, once we got that pre-approval letter, now we're going to find the home. This is our VIP buyer system. This is where we don't waste time by So we're going to take that top 10 list, we're going to come back to this step, and we're going to talk about what you're looking for. Okay? Once we find a home you love, we're going to go out and walk through some homes, do some tours, go out this weekend, we're going to start looking at houses. My goal, honestly, is to find you the best houses so that by the time we've looked at 4, 5, 6 houses, you're like, man, that one, I want to live in that one. I'm going to go through and do all the filtering and find you the best ones so that by the time you live in them, you're like, yeah, this one's perfect. Okay? Because I don't want to waste your time. I'd rather ask you 500 questions and look at 5 houses than not ask you any questions, ask you 5 questions and look at 500 houses.
No.
Okay, so my goal, and I'll try to not have the best house be the first one you look at. Okay, because a lot of people are like, I can't marry the first person I date, so we're not going to have, but I can't promise. Maybe the first house we look at is the perfect one, and that's okay. So be ready for that. So we're gonna find a house that you love, and at that point you go, oh, I love this house. Let's write an offer. We're gonna write an offer. That's our third step, is writing an offer and negotiating. Okay, so when we write an offer, there's some things I want you to be prepared for. First of all, the Utah Real Estate Purchase Contract is the contract we use to buy real estate. And the first thing they talk about is earnest money. So earnest money is money that binds the contract, and it's like a little deposit. In our market, earnest money can be totally negotiable. In our market, a seller wants to see maybe 1% of the purchase price. And so if we're shopping at $500,000, then maybe our earnest money is $5,000. But that's something I haven't talked to you about yet. Do you have some cash set aside?
I actually have about 5,000. So.
Do you? Okay, because that was my next question. When you're thinking about, I mean, you haven't talked to a lender yet, so maybe you don't know the answer to this, but do you know how much down payment you're going to do on the house?
No.
Okay. Has anyone ever talked to you about down payments or how much money you need?
I've just heard the term, but I don't know all the details.
Okay. And so when you borrow money, the lender's going to want to see some chunk of your money invested in it. And so, different loan types have different amounts of down payment money you're willing to give. Now, sometimes you don't have a lot. You said you have 5,000? Perfect. So, so you're probably going to be looking at some loan programs where they have down payment assistance, where they say, hey, we've got a program that will pay the 3% that we need to put down the down payment, and then the main loan will be the rest. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've heard something about the free money.
Yes, there's
grants
different programs out there.
Good.
There's grant programs, and Mandy's fantastic. Her team knows all the local and all the national programs, and so they're going to walk you through that. But for my purposes, I just need to know that we've got some cash that we needed to do, that earnest money. We've got some money ready for that. Okay, and that's not something you have to bring a checkbook with you, but it is something that if you love a house, you write an offer on it, that earnest money is going to be due within 4 days, so it needs to be liquid. So it's like in a checking account or savings account or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, once we put that earnest money down, then we're going to be, you get to decide how much you want to write that offer for. My job is to coach you. I'm going to look at it and go, hey, this was priced at $475, and everything else around it is selling for $500. So it's really well priced, really aggressive, and they've only been on the market for 2 days, so I don't think you're going to be able to pay less than what they're asking for because they're already priced compared to these other homes that are selling. So my job is to show you those things. And then you get to decide how much you want to offer on that house. Okay, but I may tell you, hey, this house is priced at $475. Everything else around it is selling at $450. This one's been on the market for 60 days. So what does that tell you?
It's not priced right.
It feels like it's high.
Yeah,
so then we
high.
might be able to get a deal on the price. So it's a case-by-case thing in our market. Sometimes the houses are priced really aggressively and we can't get a discount on the price. And other times we can. Or we can go in and say, hey, you know what? We'll pay you the $475 if it appraises for that, and if you'll kick me back some cash to buy my interest rate down and make my payment better. So sometimes in our market we have a seller who's able to help us out depending on where we get. So there's a lot of negotiation points, and case by case as we find a house we love, I'm going to coach you through those.
Perfect.
Okay, awesome. So we write the offer. The seller will either accept it or they'll reject it, or go back and forth, and they'll say, well, I love the price, but let's talk about the time frames. And so there's going to be some back and forth. We call it countering. We're going to present an offer. They're going to counter. There's some back and forth. But ultimately, we're going to end up where we're all on the same page. This is how much we're paying. This is how long it's going to take. And this is all the terms of the deal. What's included? They're going to leave the bridge. All of those pieces.
Okay.
Okay. Once we have that happen, then we're on step 5, where we are under contract. Okay. I want you to take a deep breath. Under contract, because everybody, when I get to this point in the process, a medical thing happens where you wake up in the middle of the night with what we call the cold sweats. Oh, it's so much money. Am I doing saying, you look like you're feeling it already.
Yeah, right?
So here's what I tell you. I want you on the way home, stop and buy a pack of Tic Tacs.
Okay.
And when you wake up in the middle of the night with a cold sweats, I want you to take 2 Tic Tacs and sit on the couch. I want you to breathe. And at 2 in the morning, you can call me, but I'm not answering my phone because my phone is turned off at night. But you can still, and in the morning, I'm going to call you back and I'm going to walk you through why we're doing this. We want to buy our own house now. We don't want to keep paying somebody else's mortgage. We
Right.
want to own our own place where we're going to be for the next 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to walk you through it. And just know that it is totally normal to feel like this. This cold sweats. Okay.
Don't be surprised. I'll eat the whole Tic Tacs.
I'll get you a case.
Oh, that's good. That'd be good. No, I get that.
Okay. So once we're under contract, but here's what you need to know about this stage. The Utah real estate purchase contract is very buyer friendly. Okay, and what that means is that it's got places and protections where you can walk away if you need to. Okay, so we're under contract. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to have a home inspection done on the house. Okay, home inspections are out of pocket for you. They cost maybe $500 to $1,000, depending on what you want the home inspector to look for.
Okay.
But that home inspector is going to go into the house and they're going to go through and find everything wrong with it. Not that, because anytime you buy a house, it's going to have some stuff, some issues. And the home inspector is going to be like, oh, there's a crack in that sidewalk, and that window needs to be painted, and the tub needs to be caulked, right? They're going to come, it's like going to be a Bible of honeydews that they come back with. And I don't want you to be worried about that, because here's the thing. You buy a house, and you and Home Depot are now buddies. Okay?
Right.
So, but we're not worried about the little things, because those are things that you're going to do to take care of as part of your maintenance of your home. And if you don't want to do that, I have a really great vendor in my office that will do those for you. Okay? But just know, what we're really looking for at that home inspection, we are looking for health and safety issues, because you are entitled to a safe house. We are looking for major deferred maintenance, like, oh my gosh, they have never cleaned the furnace. Or we're looking for system failures. Oh, the plumbing is leaking. We're looking for things, those are the 3 main categories that we're looking for. Okay? And so if anything comes up in that, we go back to the seller. Hey, it looks like the roof is older than we thought. The home inspector climbs on the roof and there's some shingles missing, and I'm going to have to put a new roof on in 2 years. That's a major thing, so we're going to negotiate at that point. We're going to go back and forth with the seller on what they're willing to do, what you're willing to do, and make sure that you're happy. If you, for any reason, feel like, no, this is not working out, you can cancel that contract and keep your earnest money. So that earnest money will come back to you. Okay, so, and I tell you this because I want you to know sometimes we have to make a quick decision about whether or not we're going to write an offer on the house. If you take too much time thinking about it, somebody else can come and buy that house and you won't get it. So I want you to be okay with saying, I'm going to write an offer on the house, I'm going to buy it, and then if I have to walk away, I can. Okay, so feel like you're protected in that case. So we go through negotiating repairs we want to get taken care of, make sure the house is in the condition we expect it to be in. The lender's going to order an appraisal on the house. Appraiser's just making sure that the house is worth what we're paying for it. Okay, so the appraiser, they're not looking at condition, that's what the home inspector does. They're making sure you're not overpaying. So in that case, we said, yeah, we'll pay $475, and it's worth $475. This is your protection to make sure that you're not overpaying.
And do I pay that? Or
it'll be part of your closing costs.
Oh, okay.
So the lender's going to order it. They may ask you to have a credit card or be able to pay that up front, but typically I see it will be the closing costs, but that's a question we'll ask the lender.
Perfect.
Okay. So we have that appraisal done. Yay, the house is worth what you're paying for. If it's not, we can ask the seller, do we drop the house, the price of the house, so that we're paying what it's worth? If the seller's not willing to do that, you can cancel and keep your earnest money. So we have options of protection in here. Okay, just know that you're going to be safe in your earnest money. My job is to protect your earnest money, and I take that very seriously. Okay, we go through this whole process though of being under contract. We make sure the house is what we expect. We make sure that it's worth what you're paying for it, and then we get to our last step, which is closing.
Nice.
Have you heard of closing?
I have heard of closing.
Okay, yes. I will tell you, in Utah, settlement and closing are 2 separate steps. Settlement's where we sign all the paperwork.
Okay.
So we're over here, we're signing that we're buying the house. The sellers are over here, they're signing that they're selling the house. And then once everything is signed, your lender puts the money in from the loan, the title company records the title in your name, and at that point, the house is yours.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Last step is possession. So when you get the keys, if nobody's living in the house, the keys are yours right away, right? If somebody's living there, they might need some time to move out. So we're going to negotiate around that. Sometimes if it's really competitive and lots of people want to buy the house, maybe the seller needs like 2 weeks to move out, and we can give it to them. And so we're like, yeah, we'll let you take 2 weeks to move out. It's okay. And I have clients who have won houses because they're flexible and they can let the sellers move. So that's the final piece. It's just when are you going to actually get the keys? And don't worry, that house is going to be protected and make sure that But eventually I meet you at the house and I hand you the keys.
Yay!
Yeah. So, some do's and don'ts and care about before you close, things you need to bring with you. You can look through that when we get closer to that point. But those are basically your 6 steps.
Nice.
Okay, so I've done a lot of talking. My goal now is to talk through what you need in the house. So let's talk. Let's call it your top 10 list. And I have some memory joggers here in case you don't remember. But
Yeah, there's I might not remember all of them.
okay, tell me what you're looking for in a house.
1 floor.
Main level.
Yeah, main level living. Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Can it have a basement or upstairs as long as you've got all your main level stuff you need?
I guess it could. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna be. I would just want to be myself. But if somebody else comes to visit,
Yeah.
kids or whatever, they could go. Yeah.
So you could have some bonus space
Yeah.
upstairs or some basement space, and that's
Yeah.
what it is. But as long as what you need is on the main floor.
Correct.
Okay. Because it's important for me. What I'm going to be asking you questions around are ways to make sure that I don't overlook something that would work for you. Okay. So when you tell me what you need, I'm going to keep pushing a little bit.
Okay.
To see.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a main level living. How much room do you need?
At least 2 bedrooms, maybe three, 2 to 3 bedrooms,
Okay.
2 baths. I want my own bathroom in my own room,
Okay.
primary room, and then one for the hallway. Um, I'd like to have the kitchen like an open area so it can go into like the living room. So if like someone's in the living room, I'm cooking, I can still talk to them.
So like we call that an open floor plan.
Yeah.
Where you've got the space between the kitchen and the living room.
Correct.
Family,
Yeah.
all open.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go back to the bedroom. So 2 beds, you've got to have 2 beds. That's a must-have, right?
Yeah, it's a
But
must.
you would love 3.
Three would be nice.
Okay, but if you didn't get 3, it'd be okay.
I'll be okay.
If everything else was perfect and you love the house,
Yeah, because I need to have one as my bedroom, then one as like an office.
office, and then if you have a third, like a guest room.
Correct.
Okay, so 2 beds, and I classify those as must-haves and good loves. So must have 2, but 3 would love 3. Okay, great. So back to the floor plan, and again, the bath main, the main bath for you is private, and then a shared bath for the
Mm-hmm.
and open floor plan.
Right. And the laundry on that same level.
Laundry on the main level.
Yeah.
And open floor plan. Talk to me about that. Do you do a lot of entertaining? Is that
I have in the past until
Have you?
COVID hit. For the
Oh.
right. So
and it'd be nice to get back to
I
that.
would like to get back to it, yes.
Okay. Okay. So a big kitchen for entertaining might be
Right.
important.
Well, and then with that entertaining thing, it doesn't have to be indoors. It could be outdoors. So like, it doesn't have to be like a big yard, but just enough to have guests. Barbecue.
How many guests are you taking? Like how much room do you need?
Well, I want
Like
them to have.
100 people?
Yeah.
Really?
I had the
Great
last
thing.
part. I had 265.
Did you really? That's fantastic.
But so that was once in a lifetime thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but still, it'd be nice.
No, just have some space.
So indoor, outdoor. Talk to me about style of home. Are there any styles of house that you love or don't love? Or, I mean, main level living kind of gives us some, but you care if it's
I like more contemporary.
contemporary.
Yeah,
Okay.
newer than older.
Okay.
Not real. I don't really want to do a lot of fix up because I'm not that talented in that area.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe more.
Kind of moving ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And it sounds like you would prefer to find something that's more updated.
Yes.
Okay. When you say contemporary, that tells me like the kitchen's a little more updated.
Yeah.
And not like I said, newer than older. But tell me about that. What's too old?
Oh, geez. You have those. I don't know if you have your parents' house where there's like the shag carpet and all that different coloring. For me, that's not me. I like a more clean lines, black and white, grays.
Really more modern, more
Yeah,
contemporary.
yeah. Like you can tell a lot of that by the light fixtures, I think.
Yes.
So those are I like those.
Are you open to doing some work? By which I mean, we found a house and really it had the basics that you wanted, but maybe it needed the fixtures updated. Maybe it needed carpet. Maybe it needed paint. Is there
I
a
could
point
do
where
that.
you're like,
Yeah. No.
now that's too much?
No, I've done that. I've
Okay.
done the painting. I've
So you
gone.
could do some cosmetics.
Yeah. So yes.
I mean, you'd love to not have to, especially if it's really expensive. So, cosmetics we have okay, but you don't want to take down the wall or
No. Or electrical
redo a
thing.
bathroom, electrical. So nothing structural. And have you seen the older homes that have been updated that look, like mid-century modern home that's been kind of cleaned up? So even though it's older, it looks okay.
Hmm.
Are you okay with older in that sense?
Yeah.
If it's been rehabbed?
Yeah. If it's not like major, like 1960s or whatever, but yeah.
Okay, so you said if it's not 1960, so even if it looks great, if it is older, you're still feeling like,
Yeah.
am I reading that right?
Right, because that's where I'm renting right now is in an older home. It's like it seems like there's a lot of maintenance, a lot of things going down. So I prefer not to do a lot of the maintenance.
So what I'm hearing is really it's got to be new enough and in good enough shape that there's not going to be a lot that you're having to
Right.
put up with it.
Right.
So then I'm really not one of the new homes that are older than like, I don't know, 1980.
That's a, yeah,
Does that
that's
sound
okay.
about
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I have had a client say, I'm not buying a home older than I am.
Hmm.
I may look into the 70s, and if there's something really that I feel like doesn't look dated and has been updated and looks great and fits all the criteria for the neighborhood we're living, then maybe I'll send you some.
Okay.
But I'm going to try and keep it.
Yeah, no, I'll be open to that.
So 45 years, 50 years, that's okay. Talk about that neighborhood. What do you want to do?
Um, More of an older neighborhood, not like old neighborhood, but mature. Not a lot of kids, because I'm kind of going to that retirement type thing, if you want to say. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So
more quiet.
quieter.
Yeah, there you go.
And is that so the neighborhood itself, and then I assume you don't want to be on a busy street.
Yeah,
Sounds
no.
like,
Mm-mm.
or do you care? You don't care as long as the house itself is quiet.
Well, I could be open to that. Yes.
But you're okay.
Yeah.
Quieter home though, and a quieter community.
Right. And that's what comes into part with the newer homes, because if you buy a freeway or something, newer home might have the double pane windows or stuff like that, so you don't hear the sounds.
Yes. And so that's okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the community. So it's okay to be older. Are you interested in new communities for new?
Right.
And
Somebody,
go ahead.
I would say somebody like maybe around my same age, so it's like you get to know the people, hang out with the neighbors, have a neighborhood barbecue, whatever that is. So interactive, I guess.
So we don't want to be where there are lots of young families that are all just raising little kids together. We're kind of in the next stage
Right.
past that.
Correct.
Some of that's hard to find at first glance. You know what I mean? Sometimes we find a
Right.
home that really works, and then we have to kind of dig into the neighborhood a little bit to make sure that matches.
Right.
And so that might take some investigating to make sure that that's right for you. But sometimes we know that there are neighborhoods where it's focused on brand new young families, and that's not what we're kind of looking at. But new construction, some of what we're looking for is going to be dictated to us by that price point, right?
Absolutely.
But it sounds to me like you're not opposed to a new construction house.
No.
Okay. And the reason I ask is because new construction tends to be more contemporary, and there's clean lines, and there's open floor plans. So that might be a good place for us to look. And I can help you with a brand new home. That's totally fine. That's something that I help with.
And on the new bills, do they have like the 55 and older communities?
They do have 55 plus.
So that might be something as
Yeah.
well.
Are you over 55? Not
Yes.
to pry.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
but they do have restrictions
Okay.
somebody's house will typically have 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, some really great new communities of 55 plus, and some great older communities of 55 plus. I
Okay.
actually was a 55 plus specialist for a lot of years.
Hmm.
I'm familiar with most of our 55 plus communities.
Yeah, that might be an option. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll put that down, but we'll make sure we keep an eye out for that, because that really does get you into a nice age range. And a lot of the 55 plus communities are not old people. They're recruiting young, vibrant, active. But talking about parts of the valley, where do you want to be in the valley? Are we Salt Lake Valley or further abroad, or where are you thinking?
No, I like Murray, where I'm renting right now. Holiday, Midvale. Um, yeah,
So central,
yeah,
but central east?
Central East.
Okay.
Yeah,
How far is too far west?
Redwood Road.
Is it? Okay. Because Murray runs into right up to Redwood, and you're kind of, okay. And how far north?
Mm, I think I just want to stay in Salt Lake.
Okay. So not up into North Salt Lake, not over the point on the north
No,
side.
no.
Stay in the Salt Lake Valley.
Yeah, and then as far as like south, you can go Sandy or Draper. I think Draper is at that's probably by cut off.
Okay. Again, stay in the Salt Lake Valley.
Yeah,
You don't want to go down to
Lehigh and all
yeah,
that.
Utah.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
So not North Salt Lake, not past Draper. But you'd be open to Draper if there was something on
Yeah.
that Draper on the side there.
Hmm.
And I guess stay in the valley so we're not pushing up into the canyons too far from those things like that. Anything else that you can tell me about what you envision or was on the wood love or must-have list that I haven't covered
I
yet?
know this is gonna sound silly, but I like fireplaces, so
Really?
I
Okay.
like to have a fireplace.
Okay. Fireplace.
And
And that's a wood love, right? If you didn't get that, maybe you'd love it, but
yeah,
or is it a must-have?
it's not a must-have, but
Okay.
it's a preference.
Okay. Okay. What else?
Space between me and my neighbor, so I don't open up the window. There's my neighbor.
Yeah, that might be the thing that keeps us out of new construction. I don't know if
Right.
you've seen those.
I've seen those. Yeah.
You reach out, shake your neighbor's hand through the window, and yeah. Okay, so we need some elbow room.
Yeah.
Do you know how big of a lot you want? Have you had much
I
experience with
I
lot size?
don't know. Mm-mm.
So that's something we'll get a feel for.
Okay.
Just knowing that the criteria is not too close to my neighbor. And sometimes the way the house is situated on the lot makes it okay even if it's a small lot. Okay, so not too close to neighbors. And is that a must-have or a would love?
It's a preference.
It's a preference. Okay. Have you thought about like townhouses or condos?
Yeah. So I've been in those, rented those before,
Okay.
and I don't. I've been in condos. Well, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
You know, they're yelling at their kids. It's like, no, I don't. No, townhouses might be a little bit different. I have been in one of those too, so you only hear the one wall,
Yes. Yes.
especially if you're on the M unit.
Yeah.
So that might be okay, but condo, I would say no.
Okay. So no up-down neighbors.
Right.
And that's a must-have.
Yes.
Okay. But maybe a shared wall might be okay.
Yeah.
If it was a townhouse. That might be okay. If it matched everything else.
Right.
Anything else?
The garage.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about parking. So how big is the garage?
At least one car,
One car?
preferred two. I don't have to de-ice and all that stuff.
Yep. So not a carport.
No,
It's gotta have a garage.
that's a must.
Okay, I agree. When I first got a garage, I'm like, never again. I'm never digging my car out again.
Right.
Does it have to be attached to the house or can it be separate?
It can be separate.
I'm thinking of townhouses that I've seen where the garage is kind of a few steps away from the house.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, some of those are really nice. So as long as you've got the parking space for at least one car, you would love to on the garage. Anything else?
not a flat roof. I just feel like we're in
Tell me
this.
about that.
I feel like I've heard horror stories where we're in a, with our winter, our weather, it needs to be more of a pitch. Yeah,
So to withstand any storm issues,
yeah,
you don't want to have water problems.
correct.
And I'll tell you, Mark, one of the things that I'm hearing recurring in what you're looking for is you don't want to be fixing stuff.
I don't.
You want something that's going to be easy maintenance and easy to live with, and you're not going to have to focus on that on any more maintenance.
No, I'm
Absolutely.
too old. I don't want to fall off the roof. No.
Again, 55 plus community. Let's just have someone come in and take care of all of that for us.
Yes.
So I love this picture. Anything else?
No.
Okay. No, this is great. Thank you so much for all those details. I feel like I kind of have a little bit of a vision. Here's the interesting thing. On that east side, you're going to have a pretty wide range of options. You might have a really newer townhouse that fits this criteria, although main level living is something you have to watch out for in townhouses. Make sure they're not 2 stories. Or you can have a little bit older home that's been updated and remodeled. And so it's going to be interesting to take a look and see what's out there. Have you done a lot of browsing online yet?
A little bit here and there. And then one other thing I thought of, I don't know if this would be a good idea, especially if you're going closer to retirement, is buying a duplex. So I live in one side and then I can rent the other one, and then that becomes more of a income for me.
Yeah, I love that. And have you thought about maybe a situation where it's not a duplex necessarily, but maybe it's got a basement apartment?
Yeah.
You can rent the basement
Yeah.
out and pay for that mortgage. The thing I love about those options is that then it bumps your buying power, and so you can buy something that's a little bit higher priced because you've got this offset
Yeah.
money that's paying for it.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm living in the basement of someone else's house, so
Are you?
I'm
Okay.
paying for their more.
Yeah, you're like, well, let me be in that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to be that landlord.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's open that up and look for that. And so just a little bit of guidance around that. So a duplex is a situation where you own both halves of that house, as opposed to a townhouse where you own one and somebody else owns the
Okay.
other. So
Right.
a duplex, you own them both, and then yes, you get the income from that. And a mother-in-law apartment or accessory apartment, have you heard of that before?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it's a single-family home, but it happens to have a separate living space in it and not separate in the sense that it can be attached, it can be in the basement or another part of the house, but that it is a separate living space. And it's not zoned for that, it's zoned for one family, but most of the cities are very friendly about letting people do accessory apartments now. So
Okay.
there's some rules around that, and as we're doing our due diligence process of buying the house, we'll check into those if we find
Perfect.
them. But I will specifically look for accessory apartments
Okay.
and duplexes too.
Nice.
Anything else?
That's it. As far as
Okay.
you go, yeah.
Awesome. This is great. Okay, so let's see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and plug this criteria into our realtor system. Okay, in our realtor system, 95% of all homes, probably 98% of all homes, start in our multiple listing services, like the realtor system. And when you're looking on Redfin or Zillow, or you're looking on other platforms, they are pulling from our database. And so I'm going to start a search for you and send you the connection to utahrealestate.com. That's our local system.
Okay.
And utahrealestate.com is the birthplace of all homes, so it's the most fresh, up-to-date, accurate data. So I'm going to have you start browsing there, and I'm going to pull a list for you. I'm going to pre-populate a search for you of results that match this criteria.
Perfect.
Okay, and I'll send it to you. And then what you do is go through and you're going to rate those from 1 to 5 stars, your favorites, and that will help me understand better your style and what you're liking. And so as I'm looking through there, and then I'm going to pick through and take those 5 favorites, and we're going to go Saturday afternoon, and we're going to go look at some of them.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's the plan going forward. Any questions for me?
Not right now. I'm sure I might have them later, but not right now.
Okay, okay. Well, I feel pretty excited about what you're looking for. I feel like we can find it. We do have this place where we are waiting for that lender. Okay, and so if I have Mandy reach out to you today, we have to have to take a call with her
Yeah.
and talk through,
Yeah.
because she'll be able to give us that price point to let us go out and look at some homes.
Perfect.
Okay, great. So let's have her do that. She'll reach out to you. We'll figure out where the price range we're looking at, and we'll look some places tomorrow. So when you, at this point now, let me see if there's anything in this little booklet that I missed. A little bit about Rick and I. Rick's my husband. He and I work together as a team, and we have worked with over 250 different clients. So we love this process of helping people buy a home. And have you owned a home before? Is this your first one?
First one.
First time? Oh, so exciting.
Yeah.
So exciting. I'm really excited for you to buy a house. It's great to have something that you own, and it's great to have something that appreciates
Right.
and that you can see the value going up. And you look at it, and 3 years from now, you're like, oh, I just made $50,000. That's so great. Just by paying my mortgage. That's all I had to do. There is a list in here for your lender's do's and don'ts, things that you basically, once you start working with Mandy and she gets you approved for that loan, you don't want to touch your credit. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
don't take out your credit cards, don't spend money. She's going to work through that with you, but just make sure that you're not changing jobs. You're not, you want to stay really stable through the process of buying.
Okay.
Okay, there's paperwork that lets you hire me, and you haven't signed paperwork to hire anybody else, have you?
No.
Okay, good. The state will only let you have one agent help you when you buy a house at a time, so you can't hire somebody else and then have me help you. Okay, so what I'm going to walk you through here. Are you okay? You okay, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you're hiring my brokerage, Keller Williams, Salt Lake City, and we're going to write this for as long as we want. But honestly, I think we'll have you in a home. Your goal is within 30 to 60 days.
Right.
I should have mentioned that this whole 6 steps. Once you find a house that you love, it's going to take at least 4 weeks. I mean, 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 5. So you're somewhere between 3 to 6 weeks on that, getting the loan ready, doing all that homework, and having the inspection done, all that process. So if we found something that you love this weekend, and we're still in May, then we're looking at June. We'll probably give you an invite in June, maybe into July, but just depending on the situation. So just I want to think about it.
Okay.
Are you in a lease or is it month to month?
Month to month.
Okay, so you can give them 30 days notice.
Right.
Okay, so then we can write this for as long as we want. I'd say let's write it for a good 6 months, just in case something happens.
Okay.
But if we needed to change that and cut it shorter, make it longer, if something happens, we'll go ahead and write this through the middle of. Let's see, we're in June, July, August, September, October. Let's write it through the middle of October. That's 5 months. And that should give us enough time to get you selling. I'm leaving it open-ended to any county, any property, even though we're really looking at Salt Lake Valley. Okay. Brokerage fee. So I'm paid commission. Typically, I'm paid by the seller, which is really great for you. You don't have to come up with money to pay me to help you, and you still get me to help you. Now, it could be possible that the seller's not willing to pay my commission, and if that happens, then I'll come and have a conversation with you. We'll talk about it. I typically pay 3% of the purchase price of your home, completely negotiable. And so that means I can negotiate it with the seller, I can negotiate it with you. I always write it at 3%, it's kind of an industry standard, and that gets us started. But just know if I need to negotiate that with you and for you, I will, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
There is a clause in here that says if the seller's not willing to pay me, then you will pay me. And so we have the option of me letting you know, of course, that the seller's not willing to pay my commission, and then you and I will talk about what that looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Protection period. If I show you a house and then this agreement expires, or you decide to cancel it for some reason, and then you still want to buy one of the houses I showed you, I'm still entitled to get paid for the work I did helping you find that.
Makes sense.
That's what a protection period. Buyer representations. Again, you haven't signed this paperwork with anyone else.
Nope.
And then disclosures. So your job is to let me know anything that I need to know to help you with this process. Okay, so you're going to be as transparent and honest as you can be, and I'm going to return that to you. Okay.
Yep.
And duties of a buyer's agent. I'm your fiduciary, which means I am responsible for your best interest at all times, ahead of my own. My job is to always be looking out for you. So confidentiality, loyalty, care, disclosure. I am constantly looking out for you. Okay. In the state of Utah, an agent can represent a buyer and a seller in the same transaction. So, for example, I have a really great house that's on the market right now, and it's beautiful, it's remodeled, it's main level living, it might be a perfect house for you. And it's got something that could be set up into an accessory apartment in the basement. And so I'm representing that seller selling the house. I can represent you buy it as well, and the state will allow me to do that. However, you just have to know that that happens. It's called a limited agent. I can't give either side an unfair advantage. So I can't favor my sellers more than I favor you, my buyer. I've got to be really neutral and fair to both sides.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll let you know if that happens. So we'll go look at that house. I think you might love it. I've been thinking about it as we've been talking. The other thing is if even if it's not a house I'm selling that you want to buy, but someone in my office has a house you want to buy, my broker who manages my office is now a limited agent because he has to be fair and neutral to both sides. Okay, and so we'll let you know if that happens.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you initial there for me. Awesome, and Jay there. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, professional advice. I can advise you on real estate and property values, but I'm not an attorney. I'm not a tax person. So if you need, I want you to get your advice from the correct people. Okay. dispute resolution, if we had a dispute over this agreement, we could go to mediation. If we went to court for any reason, whoever went to court would automatically be awarded attorney fees. Okay? Buyer authorizations, you're going to give me some permissions. You're going to give me permission to disclose the purchase price of your home to our realtor system, that multiple listing service MLS. And Utah's a non-disclosure state. We don't tell anybody that you pay for your house. We don't tell Zillow, we don't tell the county, but I do need to have permission within my industry to know what homes are selling for. And so that's the one place we'll disclose it. Okay, you're also giving me permission to talk to you about real estate on your cell phone and email. Attachment, there are some attachments here, and we'll go through those. Equal housing, we're not going to discriminate or steer, or we're going to obey all fair housing laws. Electronic transmission, everything can be signed and transmitted electronically. May I go to initial there? Perfect, awesome. Due on sale, this is interesting. It talks about if you were doing seller financing. Have you ever thought about having seller financing to buy a house? You know much about it? It used to be that seller financing was expensive,
Right.
but sometimes you get seller financing today where the interest rates are actually better than the lenders are doing. So if you buy a house with seller financing, there are some risks, and so we're not going to. I don't want to go too much into that because we're going to explore that traditional financing first and see if that's the best path for you.
Okay.
And if not, then we'll come back and have some conversation.
Perfect.
Okay. The entire agreement is this whole packet we're signing is effective the day we sign it, which is today, and here's where you're going to sign. And I need your address where you're living now and your name. And then initial the bottom for me. Thank you. And I'm going to sign right here. Perfect. This one, disclosure of affiliated business, I have to let you know. So, do you by chance know anyone in the title industry?
No.
Okay. Most people don't, and that's okay. There are title company that I know and love. It's called Real Advantage Title, and they're the ones I like to work with to do all my title work. And the owners of my business, of my office, Keller Williams Salt Lake City, also have ownership of Real Advantage Title. So I have to disclose to you that they're sister companies, and if we use them, then my owners can be funded too. So I don't have any financial advantage to working with them, but I want to disclose it to you. And then I'm also letting you know that I will refer you contractors and vendors through the process, but I'm not responsible for their performance either. I only refer people to you that I know and trust, but at the same time, I'm not responsible for what they do.
Perfect.
So sign that one for me. Thank you. Buyer due diligence checklist. When you buy a home, there's lots of things for you to do homework around. Okay, don't be alarmed by that. I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, but for example, we're going to go through some of these, and as we find the home that you want to buy, we'll go into more detail on some of these. Okay, for example, building code. If you buy an older home, it may not be up to current code, and Utah's not a state that requires you to bring a home up to code when you sell it. You could be grandfathered into an older code, and so you get to decide how concerned you are about that. How much, and your home inspector will point things out. This is not up to code anymore, and so it's up to you if that's going to be a concern for you. Zoning, usually a home is zoned for a single family area with a single family. Again, if it's got an apartment in it, and it's not zoned for apartments, then we have to check the rules and laws around the city, and then you have to decide how comfortable you are with that. Okay. Rental, if you want to rent a property, an accessory apartment, then there are laws around that. We check those laws and decide if you want to do it or not do it. Hazardous waste, this is things like meth, asbestos, lead-based paint, there's things that could be hazardous in the house. Again, Utah allows you to buy whatever you want, and so you just have to decide if you're okay with that. Okay. So as we're buying homes, we'll talk about inspections and things that you might be concerned about, whether you want, again, home inspection out of pocket for you. So you'll just have to decide whether or not it's something you want to worry about. Okay. And we'll come back to these as we get on the contract. Radon is a colorless, odorless gas that causes cancer. You can have a home tested for that and see if like you put radon systems in it. Surveying and staking. This is your lot and knowing where the lot lines are. Okay, so if you're concerned about Utah, again, doesn't require you to have a survey done. Right now, we're going off of whatever the county has for where your lot is, and if you're concerned about that, you can hire a surveyor for $600 and you can have a survey done. Okay, you have initial page 1. Awesome, thank you. Home warranties. I typically am going to ask the seller to take in a home warranty for you. It's a little mini insurance policy that covers your appliances, it covers the electrical plumbing, and so I'm typically going to ask the seller to pay for that for you. Okay, but again, it's negotiable. You can have one or not. Do it. Flood zone. If you're in a flood zone, you have to have flood insurance. Okay, homeowners insurance. This is like insurance for your car. So if something happens, you've got protection, and the house is protected. Your lender's going to require that you have this, so that if the house is damaged, they will lose their asset.
Makes sense.
Title insurance. The seller has to give you the home that's free and clear of any liens or encumbrances. So the title company's job is to make sure there's nothing attached to the title of that home except for your name and your own. Okay, so the title company's doing that work. Homeowners association, if we're in a townhouse, for example, there will be a homeowners association, HOA, and that homeowners association will have rules and we'll do homework around making sure you're okay with that HOA. Okay, physical condition, we spend a lot of time here. What's the house like? Square footage, your appraiser will measure the house and get you the exact size of the house. We're typically looking at county records up to that point. Again, the lot though, the lot is based on what the county says if you're worried about how big the acre is and you have that survey done. Utilities, you want to know where those utilities are coming from and get a feel for what you can call them up and get averages, find out how much you're going to spend on your power and gas every month. Water, the water is typically provided by the city you're in. So where you are now is it Maritta does the water. So that's something you can test the water and make sure you're the quality of it. And you just want to make sure you're okay with the water that you're getting in the house. Geologic conditions, this is your landslides, wetlands, fault lines, anything around the house soil-wise that you're worried about. We're looking for those conditions. Mold, if you're worried about mold, then you can have tests done to see if there's mold in the house. Housing compliance, this is making sure you know where your house sits in the neighborhood. So like, is there a fire department nearby? Are there schools nearby? What does the sex offender register look like? Look at the crime databases. This is looking at the conditions around your house. Okay, and so again, once we get a house that we love, we're going to do some homework. Oh, initial that page for me. La, la, la. Thank you, awesome. Property taxes, we have estimated property taxes from the previous owner, so that's what we're basing your purchase on and basing your payments on, and obviously taxes can change, but we want to make sure you know what those are. Income taxes, when you buy a house, it will affect your personal taxes, so we'll talk to your accountant or your tax people about that. Legal, again, if you have any legal issues, talk to your attorney. Foreign investment, are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Are you? Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. If you or the seller are foreign people, then there are tax implications, so we have to pay attention to that. Energy efficiency, if you're worried about how energy efficient the house is, we can have it tested. Okay, so sign from here, and initial there, awesome, thank you. For your protection, get a home inspection. We really recommend you have a home inspection. You don't have to, but we recommend you do. Again, we want to make sure that there's no surprises, no secrets, that you know exactly what you're getting into. Okay, so there are people I love and trust that I'll refer to you, and you use anyone you like for your home inspection. So just sign that for me.
All right.
This is so you don't come back in 6 months and say, Maria, there's mold in my attic. I told you, have someone look at the attic.
Yeah.
So, okay, this one's my favorite, wire fraud. Raise your right hand. Promise me that you will not, if someone emails you to wire money, you won't do it.
Promise you won't do it.
Okay,
So
you're
me
not
an email.
It's a terrible thing in our industry. If you when you do book closing, you may be wiring money, you may not. So, but just make sure you get any instructions to wire money that you verify with someone you know and trust, someone whose number you know. You're not just going to call some random number and wire funds. Okay, sign that one for me. And that's it. Kate, do you want a copy of these digital or do you want them in print?
It could be either. I don't
Either
care.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to scan them.
Okay.
I'll send you a digital copy. While I'm scanning them, this is an all about you form. And it basically says, take a moment to tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Because, again, we want to make sure you have great experience. And how part of that is knowing who you are or what you like and what kind of things make life fun for you.
Perfect.
So I'm going to scan this. You fill that out for me.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll be back in a minute.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming to meet with me. Last piece for you. Rick and I have a promise. We have a goal to create an experience for you that you just cannot imagine being anything better. Okay, all of our systems, our people, everything we do is built around delivering on this promise. We talked about the 10+ experience. If I'm ever not living up to that, I want you to call me, okay? Let me know, hey, I am not feeling communicated with, and my job is to not let that happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So in exchange, there's something I'd like to ask for from you as we go through this process. It's real estate and there's people, and so there may be issues, and it's not going to necessarily be seamless, but my job is to stay out ahead of everything and keep it as smooth as it can be. How does that sound?
I love that.
Okay. Now, in return, what I'd love for you to do when you come across someone who needs help with real estate, that you will reach out to me, get me their phone number, names, phones, or email, so that I can reach out to them and refer that business to me. And my goal is to earn a referral, and my goal is to have you give me a referral.
Okay.
Okay. So you text me or call me or email me or something as you're buying a house. And if we get to where we close on the house, we find your awesome house, we're at the closing table, you haven't referred someone to me, I will double check and make sure that I have earned it.
Right.
And if you just have to come across me, that's okay. But I will just say,
Okay. Valid.
Okay. So, all right. Somebody else.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mark. Awesome. Okay, that's my fire presentation, and that was exactly an hour. So, well, sometimes people are chattier than Mark was. I don't know what to tell you. Or they just like to chit chat, you know, they just have fun with me. They talk. Yeah, that's great. Your motivation. That was exactly. It's all about your motivation. What do you want? How do I? So when I only show you 6 houses, it's because I'm not wasting your time. We're going to just go to the, and you hear the expectations in that. This is loaded with expectations. We're not going to ask for 100 repairs. We're only asking for the major 3. We're not going to look at 100 houses. We're only going to look at the best 5. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yes, lots of rights and yeah, that makes sense. And get the agreement, get the nod, yes, yes. Yeah, and so I learned my buyer presentation from Josh, and Josh is very, very specific. It's built so that, because I do a lot of talking in the buyer presentation, and you can't help it. The only way you can set expectations and really go through is that you're talking a lot. So we start out, and I'm trying to get you to talk as much as possible. Where do you live? What does work look like? And you know, I really want to take a good 10, 12, 15 minutes with you talking in front. And then I'm going to talk about the 6 steps, and that's all the time. And I try to keep you engaged throughout, you know, because I'm trying to not have you glaze over. Yeah. 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 Oh, it's all about the purchasers. So I've only a couple times had a family bring all their kids in. I did have one time a family brought 6 kids into the fire console, and it was yeah. I was in a tiny little room, and I was just like, okay, whatever. We're gonna see how it goes, and we just we just winged it the whole way through. But no, it's all about the mom and the dad, the mom. And the dad. Yeah. Are they on the title at all? Yeah, so then if they're on title, I'm not ignoring them for sure. And I would probably right up front ask, are you giving them carte blanche to decide what they want, or are we conferring with you? Are you wanting input into what they buy? But I'm certainly not going to ignore them if they're on title and they have a say. I'm going to make sure that we're all on the same page for sure. And what's worse is when they don't show up to the appointment, and then you're working with these guys, and all of a sudden there's another voice that pops in. So no, but the structure of it is Mark talks, and then Maritta talks 6 steps, 5 steps, 8 steps, however many steps you use in your buyer consult, you do your steps, the process of buying home. And then Mark talks, what do I want? What am I looking for? And usually when you're with a live buyer, they open up because they've been listening to you and are starting to fall asleep a little bit. And so this is their chance that they wake back up and they start talking about their house and how much they love all these vaulted ceilings, and you know they come alive again. And that's what you want. And then after they come alive, I told you about the house, now we're excited about it, we're gonna go look at the house on Saturday. Then we go through the paperwork. So. No, no, I can't do it. Honestly, I don't care if you read it. It's just because I want them to have something when they leave. So. I do give them the homework. I give them the homework assignment. We call it your top 10 list. Like you bring me your top 10 list. 5 wants, 5 needs. You can each have your own. They don't have to, you know, they don't have to overlap. And I try and smile and laugh and, you know, try and get them to relax. It's just okay. I'm safe. I'm good. Yeah. Then honestly, I'm like, okay, are we going to arm wrestle? I mean, who wins in this? I literally will say, okay, if we are we not buying a house as a fixer upper because you're not okay with it? And I make them answer the question because you're okay with it, she's not, and so therefore, which way is it going to go? Because you can't have it both ways. So if she says, well, I guess I could live with it, then either one's fine, right? But if we know, no, yeah, for sure, I would get them to hash it out, and I'd make it fun. Okay, how good is it arm wrestle? Right, but yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. And we would laugh about it, and they would laugh about it, but it'd be serious. And they'd figure it out. So stagger it so that you're giving them lots of chance to talk and get engaged and be involved in the process. And when you get, you're intense with them for an hour, and then you sign paperwork and off you go. I say really chatty when I can, so I try and move through, no, they're fine, chit chat talking. Oh, yeah, twice. Yeah. You're welcome. It's gonna be. I think it's recorded, and they'll give you a copy of it. Yeah, we're like right across the street. It's under contract. We put it under contract. Somebody. Let's see. It was. Did it come through everything else? I think it did. Yeah. Is it Myra? Her name's Myra. His name's Philip. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, I should turn this off. Let me turn this off before I before I go into something really hilarious about this.